Hey everyone, day three. This is Hamza. We're trying to set up a cafe 30 days or less. So there's only 27 days left. One of the things that we did a week ago was to, ask everyone we know on LinkedIn about the name of our cafe. And to be honest with you, my wife and I thought about Blends Cafe. We really liked the sound of it, but we're going to go for Pulse Cafe, obviously, because that's the clear winner. And this is something you can do very easily on LinkedIn. So if you want your friends to be tagged, you just say @ and you choose whatever friends that you have or whatever. And this way they will be tagged to the post. Okay, so that's very, very easy to do. So that's part number one. Now we have a cafe name. We're going to buy the domain name as soon as possible. I'm sure pulsecafe.com is not going to be taken. It's going to be taken, so we're probably going to choose something like mypulsecafe.com, mypulsecafe.ie, just to get this. So we've got to be creative, otherwise we're not going to move fast enough. And so that's where we are in that regards. Now, we received this from Riyadh. So they spoke with the restaurant consultant, they met, and now they know everything. It's super clear. I love this because now you can see where things are going to go. So you have your coffee machine here, you have I think these are your blenders. Your blenders are going to be here. This is the inside, the storage kind of place that we're going to transform into a preparation area. So you've got all of these things super well, measured and everything. That's beautiful. What Riyadh is doing now is that he's working on a 3D design that I'm going to show you, of course, as soon as it's ready, hopefully tomorrow or after tomorrow. But this is already allowing Michelle to basically start ordering things, because now she knows that the equipment should be a certain measure, and if there is a problem, they will speak to the interior designer about, oh no, actually this thing should be 170, not 180, or not 160, so change it on the design, and we can change it accordingly. So this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and that's one thing that we are moving forward on, which is great. Talking about Riyadh, there's one thing I wanted to show you, how I found Michelle and Riyadh. So Michelle is this amazing restaurant consultant. She knows absolutely everything, so perfect. And she's done it before many times. So for us, it was perfect. And Riyadh is this also amazing interior designer. He works in insurance and all these things. So he's very used to this. And he's based in Dubai, so he knows the regulations. He's got a good network of contractors. Where did we find these people? For Riyadh, we went on Upwork, okay, and under My Jobs. Okay, so this is My Jobs. Basically, we've simply posted an interior designer for small juice bar and kitchen. So you see, when we even posted for an experienced restaurant consultant, but that's not how we found Michelle. Okay, now Riyadh here, we posted this and we found Riyadh just like that. So I think we invited him, we found him and we invited him, I'm not sure, but there was obviously a lot of people that applied, but we chose Riyadh because he was based in the United Arab Emirates. And then when we spoke to him, really professional, loved his portfolio, super amazing guy. So what he's doing now is usually taking 8 days, but he's squeezing to make sure it fits 2 days. He's working like crazy. We're so lucky to have someone like him that's working that hard. So that's where we found him. You see, you can post a job for free. You can invite. You see, I still can invite a few people here. You have 15 free invitation for free. So free invites that you can send to people you find on Upwork. And there's tons of freelancers. You can obviously filter them by location, etc. So how did we find Michelle? Michelle, we simply went on LinkedIn because we couldn't find someone that we felt comfortable with on on Upwork, sorry. So we had to use LinkedIn because this is where most people are, right? So you see, we went on LinkedIn and I simply typed in restaurant consultant. That's all I did, restaurant consultant. I think this is what I typed in, and I started connecting and sending messages to the people that I felt were really good. So you see, I just went through the different profiles, but look at how many profiles we have. We have so many profiles, and that's how I did it basically. So another thing that we did is that we did hospitality consultant, because that's the industry, obviously. What you see here popping up on Upwork is basically my logo design. Now that we know what name we want, we're already working on the logo. So I'll show you the logo as soon as it's done, of course. But yeah, that's how we found Michelle. So you open all of these profiles, you try and connect with them, you basically do your best to find people that already done this. Don't improvise it. I wouldn't. It's too costly and important to improvise it. We thank God every day that we found the two amazing people that we found. So but that's how we did it. What else? This is Michelle, by the way. So as you can see, she's done pretty much everything. She opened cafes in with government, immigration, Dubai police. She opened her own cafe. She's just done so much, obviously, throughout her career. So yeah, that's Michelle. If you ever want to contact her, feel free. Then what I wanted to show you as well is that, some time ago we started putting an advert. At the time we thought we'd be called Shakespeare. It's not the case anymore. We're obviously going to be called Pulse, unless the name gets rejected. We will know tomorrow or after tomorrow, but hopefully that's going to work. But we've posted an advert to try and hire as many people. We've posted an advert to try and start shortlisting a few profiles. We're looking for people that can do amazing coffee, people that can be cashiers, people that can prepare shakes, people that can smile, that can sell, that can service customers amazingly well. And that takes time to speak to those people. To be honest, it's my wife Aurora that's looking after this part. So she's receiving a lot of application. To be honest, she posted an advert, this one obviously, on Indeed, and she has also posted on Dubizzle. The feedback so far is that Indeed is way better to find people in the restaurant industry. So that's where we are. I think that's pretty much it. So now hopefully that's where we are. Yeah, that should be okay. So that's day 3 for us. We're still waiting for DMCC pre-approval. This is the most frustrating part because, to be honest, it's always a stress that we get rejected for, in some way or another, for maybe we don't have the right name or maybe whatever. So there's always a bit of stress until we get that pre-approval. But we're using this time obviously to go all in on recruiting the staff, on logo design, on Riyadh is working really hard in terms of the drawings. Hopefully tomorrow the drawings and the bill of quantity will be ready. I'll tell you more about this and why this is super important. We are working also on, so Michelle is obviously already contacting suppliers for coffee machines and all the equipments like fridges, blenders, shakers, and so on and so forth. So this is all going on at the same time. This is day 3. We have 27 days left and we haven't even got the pre-approval. We're far from starting the actual fit out. We didn't even choose a contractor yet. because we do need the drawings, we do need to communicate with them. So everything is interconnected. We're doing our best, and hopefully this is helpful. If you feel that you want us to speak about a certain aspect, please don't hesitate. One thing that I would say is that when it comes to Indeed, instead of speaking to, we received a lot of applications. I think after 8 days, because we started before, I think after 8 days we must have received around 400 or 500 applications, and one of the things that we did is that we created a form for them to fill up, because there was a lot of people that had a good CV, but we could not speak to each one of them. So we had to sort of ask for salary expectations and all the important questions on the form, and we sent them the form. So those who replied to us, we checked their level of English, we checked their salary level, we checked all of these things before we decide to speak to them or not. So that is really, really helpful. It makes us save a lot of time as well. But it's full on. I'm really happy to have my wife looking after this part as well. We wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. So that's pretty much it. So now we're waiting for the MCC pre-approval. We're waiting tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow or after tomorrow, for the drawings. You will be able to see how hopefully it will look like. We will be submitting these drawings to our landlord for them to approve of it, of course. We will start speaking to the contractors, get some quotes, and hopefully get the fit out starting as soon as possible. So there you go. We will speak tomorrow. Thank you so much, and please like the video. We want this to reach as many people as possible. We want this, whether we make it or not within 30 days. We're doing our best, but I'm sure there's probably a few people that are going to benefit from our experience, our successes and failures. Please like the video so that the algorithm on the social media, on YouTube, obviously understands that it should offer this video, to suggest this video to other people as well. Like this video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave a comment. If you feel that we should talk about certain things that you feel we haven't talked about, please tell us. We want to share as much information as possible. Sorry for the long video, and I wish you a pleasant day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.